The year was 2011. Kanye West and Jay-Z's Watch the Throne album just sold 436,000 copies in the first week. A$AP Rocky released his famous Live Love A$AP album. With all of these high-value releases, one stood out in particular: Tyler the Creator's project, Goblin. With hits such as Yonkers and Radical, one song stood out in particular because of its sensational flow and melodic vocals from a young, aspiring man named Frank Ocean. People all across the world fell in love with his soulful vibe, making him one of the most influential R&B artists ever. But good things don't always last forever. He was on top of the music world and could have become one of the greatest artists of all time. But we haven't seen any news about any projects Frank is working on. It is likely that we will never see music from Frank ever again.
Frank Ocean, born as Christopher Edwin Brow, was born on October 28, 1987 in Long Beach, California to his parents Latonia Brow and Calvin Cooksey. He later changed his name to Christopher Francis Ocean because he was inspired by the 1960 film Ocean's 11. He debuted his music career when he was just in high school and would work jobs to pay for time in the studio. In his early career, he joined a hip-hop collective, Odd Future, with popular names such as Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, and Sid the Kid. Frank Ocean was inspired by the way the music told stories, not just the way they sound. His biggest inspirations were Stevie Wonder's soul music and the Beatles. In 2011, he released his first major project, his first mixtape, Nostalgia Ultra, which produced two singles, Novocaine and Swim Good. Novocaine became his first single to chart on the US Billboard Hot 100. After that, Frank's popularity blew up, releasing 3 albums across 5 years. He released Chanel Orange, his second album, in 2012, only 1 year after he dropped Nostalgia Ultra, and his latest, most famous album in 2016, Blonde.
Fans around the world have been waiting for Frank to drop another album ever since his Blonde project.
I mean, if you really think about it, the fact that he hasn't produced any music in so long and everyone's listening to his old stuff, so he's being popular because he hasn't produced anything. So it's like his old stuff is just so good.
Frank Ocean hasn't dropped music since Blonde, but is featured in a few songs up until 2020. After 2020, Frank Ocean disappeared from the music scene until 2023, performing at Coachella. He only performed his old music and has not made any announcements about new music being released. It is believed Frank Ocean stopped releasing music because of his younger brother Ryan passing away due to a car accident in August of 2020. There are various rumors as to where he is, but nothing is set in stone.
I've heard so many stories, like his vocal cords were paralyzed and all these different stories, but I think he just doesn't want to produce any more music. My favorite Frank Ocean song is Monks. Very good song. I like his music all around because it's very diverse. If you're in a good mood, you can listen to him. If you're in a bad mood, you can listen to him. And the fact that there's not a lot of it makes it so much better.
With the limited amount of music Frank Ocean has released, it leaves the people wondering if he'll ever return to producing music again. It is sad to see one of the most influential musicians of our generation disappear so suddenly.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow move. It's the same way you showed me.